All right, guys, let's start to prepare for our game tonight with our plan. It's game three now of making use of the 3-4-3-5-4-1 shape, so we should be growing in some comfort. Game day roster, we've seen it. Itinerary, arrive at the field, in the locker room, getting dressed 5:30, able to take the field at 6. Our warm up starts at 6:10. Back in the locker room, final talk, and then we're ready to go. It's important today. Everything we do, all the work, all the effort is focused on those three fucking points. Okay, objectives. Again, as we've talked about, a lot of this is similar concepts. We will be more than likely facing a back three. So, from an attacking perspective, our recognition of our qualities across our front three. Jacek, Bernard, and Loic. Three players that are very dangerous in the space with good players along the sides and underneath them to provide them those access to those 1v1s and 2v1s. So, be confident in the quality that we have there. Defensively, we're gonna play our higher line. This is a team that just played yesterday in a tough game against St. Croix. Need to put them under pressure. Need to let them or force them to play and have to solve problems for 90 minutes. Make the effort high on their end. Let's make sure that we're prepared mentally to do that. So we'll look at some images on how we're going to go about it. And then finally, transition, bolded, enlarged. Got to be good on the defending transition. That is a requirement for 3 points. Until we completely commit to that idea for 90 minutes, we're always going to leave unsatisfied. So let's make sure that we tackle that today. Starting 11, just make sure we understand some of the sides. So Eric, Jonah, and Ben as the three. Joey and Aiden as their two holders. Wes is going to be now playing down the right side with Sydney on the left. Bernard will move to the left with Sydney, and Jacek will be on the same side as Wes. So with that means Bernard can have more of the width on the left side with Sydney coming in. And then on the right side, Jacek is almost going to play as a 10 or another striker playing off of Loic and allowing Wes to be the width on the right side. Okay. Again, good notes on this, just some reminders of how we function within the shape. Again, really heavy on the overloads with the 7-2, 11-3 in the width, being able to outplay. Important that the 8 and 10 really stay connected behind the ball and protect us. Okay, goal kick shape. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Eric and Ben are going to drop to the side of the goalkeeper. Then Matt is able to use Jonah and Joey to squeeze the front three. They play a two-striker system with 110, so we can try to squeeze their two strikers in. And that either allows us to play around them right away on the first pass, or if they get stretched, we can play through them and then out, and we progress. So our front three, the 9, 7, 11, need to stay high and try to pin their back three. Okay? Their attacking org, like I said, 3-4-1-2. 23 was their danger man as a 10. Number 8 was the one that really caused us a ton of problems and had a couple goals against us when we were up there. 23 didn't start and play against St. Croix, so I'm not sure of his status, but number 8 is there. So let's make sure, he finished his chances. He's good on the dribble. He's going to be brave to take guys on. We just need to make sure we get numbers around him and deny him access to the ball. You've seen this before. Again, have to be good in this. We have to stay connected 7, 8, 10, and 11. 7 and 11 can't get stretched and get pulled out. We have to keep that line of 4 connected. Okay. Again, just some visuals. Here's that same idea. When the 7, 10, 8, and 11 become reconnected, we're able to deny that central space, not let our 10 and 8 get overrun, and then we can force the game into the width where we're able to trap and jump. The ball central, it's important to see, like in this case, Loic's going to be back tackling, so we press from the front. Loic back tackles to put doubles around the ball so that they can't play freely. So now we've moved the ball wide. The 7 and 2 have jumped to trap it in the width. It's important to look at the 8 and 11. You guys have to stay deep and stay connected so that backside space, that danger space that we leave, can be defended. So it's important. Our 11 in this case is going to be Bernard, can't stay high and get stretched. He can't be worried about chasing the ball up front, especially when we're in this medium block as they've worked the ball up the field. Pressing system, this is where we can shift into more like a 5-2-3 or even a 3-4-3 and press from it. So with their 3-back system, our front three can match up. We can match up 3v3. We can match up 4v4 across their line. The danger always is that it would leave us possibly 3v3 on our back line. So in this case, the 7, 9, and 11 stay squeezed. It's not man for man. You're still denying the ball in between each other, but you are able to go person for person and press through. So if their center back circulates it out to their left-sided center back, Jasic, in this case, can go and force from the inside out. That will bring West to jump onto their wing back, and then we're able to win the ball there in the width. We're still going to deny that central space. We don't want the ball to be played through us easily. That's where we can get caught and open. Let's continue to make them play around us instead of playing through us. Set pieces. In this case, we're going to have Wes and Ben be our free players to go attack the ball. Everyone else match up. Loic will be our release player. So Bernard will come back and defend. So we're going to leave Loic high and wide and let him be released on transition. Again, let's just make sure we're sharp. Let's not be confused on who we're going, how we're matching up. Making sure that we organize like for like as much as possible. Short guys with short guys, tall guys with tall guys. Attacking free kicks and corner kicks. Aiden O'Driscoll will be on the ball. And then obviously if we have subs, we can adjust as need be. But again, these are freebies. Freebies to create goals for us, and freebies to make sure that, freebies for them if we don't defend properly. So let's make sure we're on point in these phases. Visual, like I said, Wes and Ben. Jasic will cover the first post here. And then in this case where I misspoke, actually Loic will be at the top to break free. And then us defending, we're going to leave Eric and Jonah back. I want them to stay back. I don't need them going high to go win the ball. And then the rest of us are moving up. So Ben and Wes, again, will be the target on the corner kick. All right, guys, we've stayed consistent with our themes. You know what we need to do. Be really good in transition, and then quickly shift into good structured and good play. And we're going to be set up to get the 3 points finally at home in front of our home crowd. It'll be a good way to start the end of our season run here. All right, see you guys tonight.